Good morning to all of you. Students, today we will do a new lesson from your book Footprints Without Feet. It's lesson number 6, The Making of a Scientist. The Making of a Scientist is a biographical account of the life and achievements of Richard Albright. He was a scientist. I have used the word biographical. Biographical means the story of a person's life written by somebody else. Richard won number of awards for his contribution to biochemistry and molecular biology. Biochemistry means the scientific study of the chemistry of living things. You can say Jeev Rasayan. So, it was his fascination, it was Richard's fascination, attraction for butterflies that opened the world of science to him. His mother also played a great role in shaping his career. His curiosity to know more and a motivation to find reasons led him to be a great scientist. So, page number 32, The Making of a Scientist. Let us begin the lesson. I have told you what is there in the lesson. Richard Albright has received the Shirley Scholar Award and the Schering-Plough Award for biochemistry and molecular biology. It was his fascination, it was his attraction for butterflies that opened the world of science to him. Read and find out. 2 questions are given here and the instruction is read and find. First we will read, I will explain you and then we will give the answer of these 2 questions. How did, first question is, how did a book become a turning point in Richard Albright's life? And second question is, how did his mother help him? So, I will give you the answers, but while I am explaining, keep in mind these 2 questions and you also try to find out the answers. At the age of 22, a former scout of the year excited the scientific world with a new theory on how cells work. Cells means microscopic unit of living matter. In Hindi you call it koshika. So, cells work. Richard H. Albright and his college roommate, one of his friends who was residing with him in his room, he was sharing his room, roommate explained the theory in an article in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Science. Proceedings of National Academy Science is a name of science general. So, what is there in this paragraph? That at the age of 22, Richard wrote an article. It was on how cells work. In this work, his roommate also helped him and this article was published in a science journal named Proceedings of the National Academy of Science. It was the first time this important scientific journal had ever published the work of college students in sports that would be like making the big league. League here means group of sports club, units, teams at the age of 15 and hitting a home run you first time at bat. What is saying that it was the first time that at such a young age a scientific article was published there. It was like a 15-year player in sports makes a home run. For Richard Albright, it was the first in a long string of achievements in science and other fields, and it all started with butterflies. Here the meaning of home run, explanation of home run is also given. A home run in the game of baseball is when the batter scores a run after running safely around all bases and back to the home plate without stopping. This is the one definition. Another is a ball hit out of the playing field is also called a home run. Getting a paper published at the age of 15 in a scientific journal is there here compared to scoring a home run while batting for the first time. I think now it is clear to you in the sports, if a child of 15 years scores a home run, it was equivalent what Albright did at this young age of writing a article on cells and getting it published in a science journal. An only child, Albright grew up north of Reading, Pennsylvania, name of a place. There was not much I could do there, he said. I certainly could not play football or baseball with a team of one, but there was one thing I could do, collect things. So, what we have seen here, that the publication of the article was a stepping stone to his achievements in science and other fields. But where now he is residing, the name is given here, Pennsylvania, there was not much I could do. The words are in inverted commas. Richard himself is saying here that there was not much that he could do there. He was not able to play football and baseball, but there were things which he could do. That was collecting of the things. He was able to collect certain things there, but not able to play football or baseball there. So he did, and did he ever, beginning in kindergarten, right from the very lower level where the children learn from toys. Albright collected butterflies with the same determination that has marked all his activity. What is stress? That right from the beginning, at the kindergarten level, he was having the determination to do the work. With determination, he did many other activities with the same determination in his career. That was marked all his activity. He also collected, what he did? He collected butterflies. He also collected rock fossils. Fossils are the prehistoric remains, and coins. So, what things he collected? Butterflies, rocks, fossils, and coins. He became an eager astronomer. Astronomer here means Khagol Vigyani, Khagol Shastri. You can say one who studies sun, moon and the planets. Sometimes star gazing all night. He used to gaze. Gaze means continuously looking. The stars all night he used this thing. He did this. From the first he had a driving curiosity. From the kindergarten he started collecting the things, taking interest with firm determination, and when he was in first he had a driving curiosity. Curiosity here means a keen desire to know, along with a bright mind. He was having bright mind, plus he was having curiosity. He wanted to know the things. He also had a mother who encouraged his interest in learning. His mother also played a great role, encouraged him to to take interest and to learn the things, she took him on trips. What she did? She took him on trips, bought him, she purchased things for him, bought him telescope, doorbin you can say here, bought him telescope, microscopes. Microscope is also a device with which we can see very, very small objects, cameras, mountaining material and other equipments. Equipments here means the other things which were needed by him and helped him in many other ways. So, mother was sporting figure, mother was always encouraging him to know new things. I was his only companion until he started school, his mother said. The words are in inverted commas in again direct speech, words spoken by mother. What she says, I was his only companion until he started going to school. After that, I would bring home friends for him. When he started going to school, I also brought friends for him at home, but at night we just did things together. Richie was my whole life after his father died when Richie was in 3rd grade. When his father died, when he was in 3rd grade, she and her son spent almost every evening at the dining room table. If he did not have things to do, I found work for him. What the mother is saying, if he did not have anything to do, I found the work for him, not physical work. It was not physical work, but learning things. His mother said he liked it, he wanted to learn. And learn he did. He earned top grades in school. A brilliant student who got the top grades at school level. On everyday things, he was just like every other kid. For rest of the things, he was same as the other kids did, his mother said. By the time he was in 2nd grade, grade means class. By the time he was in 2nd class, Ebright had collected all 25 species, species here means kinds, 25 kinds of butterflies found around his hometown. See the following box, a box is given below. Species and subspecies of butterflies collected in 6 weeks in reading Pennsylvania. While he was residing in Pennsylvania, he collected 25 butterflies. Here the kind and the subkinds are given. Grosmer winged butterflies, the main kind, subkinds, white M hair streak, Acadian hair streak, bronze copper, bog copper, pearlish copper, eastern tailed blue, Melissia blue, silvery blue. Then number 2, snout butterflies. Number 3, wood nymphs and satyrs, eyed brown, wood nymphs, these are the subkinds. Number 4, monarchs, subkind is monarch are the milkweed. Number 5, main kind, whites and sulphurs, subkinds are Olympia, cloudless sulphur, European cabbage. Then number 6, main kind, brush-footed butterflies, subkinds are variegated fritillary, Harris, checkered spot, pearl crescent, morning cloak, painted lady, buckeye, viceroy, white admiral, red spotted, purple and hackberry. So, the main kinds and subkinds, they all are given here. That probably would have been the end of my butterfly collecting. He said, but then my mother got me a children's book called The Travel of Monarch X. That book, which told how monarch butterflies migrate to Central America, opened the world of science to the eager young collector. So, probably he is saying that my mother probably would have been the end of my butterfly collecting, he said. Probably it was the end of my butterfly collecting, but at that time my mother bought a book for me named Travel of Monarch X's, and that book told me, created more interest that monarch butterflies migrate to Central America. This thing opened the world of science to the eager, one who is ardent, one who is impatient, one who wants to know the things, eager young collector. Eager young collector here is the Albright himself. Now we turn to the two questions. How did a book become a turning point in Richard Albright's life? So you can give its answer. A book became a turning point in Richard Albright's life because after reading the book, he came to know how monarch butterflies migrate to Central America. It opened the strange new world of science to him. The last two lines that I have explained you just now, that is the answer of this question. How did his mother help him? Here you can write that her mother encouraged him, inspired him, gave him company, brought friends for him at home also. Then you can say that she created the curiosity in him to know the new things. She encouraged his interest in learning. She took him on trips, bought him a telescope, microscope, camera, mountaining materials, and furthermore a book. So she was all the time encouraging him to do. So write these two questions in your notebooks and learn the answers also. Thank you. Have a nice day.